that back going. Okay, I go down and back and just. Okay. I don't think that really made a huge difference, but here we are. Oh. Oh, big boy. I like, you can see like the texture right over its eyes. You can see the kind of like, like ground glass or something. My Discord link should be in my profile. Should be. I think I just put it there. We're in differential interference contrast right now, although it really doesn't make a difference. I can go to, I don't know what it's gonna look like here. I might have to put an ND filter on though. Yeah, let's do that. So this is just regular bright field now. Oh hey, that's is that an Arcella? At least the shell of an Arcella. Yeah. So now we're in bright field. Oh, my condenser must be way out of. Yeah. There we go. Boom. Fix that. So even with without DIC, like you don't get the color effects that I was getting, but you can still see a lot of detail because DIC is really all about sort of how light transmits through phase objects, and something as big as this planaria, the light's just going to get all scattered around, and most of the stuff that DIC is going to do isn't going to be possible after the light gets scattered like that. Let's go back to DIC. Back up there. There we go. Yeah, this is like an Arcella. Oh wow, that's pretty. Let's see, is that might be right on the underside too. Now we're at the 20x objective. Wow. I think I can get it. that's not what I wanted. Other way. Now we're at 400 times. Don't think this is foamed anyone anymore. Hey Evan, yeah, we're on this is an Olympus BH2. Doing some DIC. Now let me see what's going on with my my condenser here. There we go. Go back to the 10x. Sorry, I'm a little. For one thing, I'm out of practice on all this manipulation here. I'm also, wow, why am I hitting slide? I guess because the slide's so thick, I can't quite get curler. This is way overexposed. I wonder if there's anything else on here besides planaria. Well, we got halteria. So that's the top. You got some diatoms here. These are those some Bella or something. My Discord isn't in. Well, I didn't put it in the description because I'm lazy. But it's in my profile. My channel page profile thing. Thank you, Metapod. Hey, there's a little hypotrick. And we got one of these, I forget what these are called. These little flagellate, gleaned kind of things. Dang, even like, this is like sort of Martin Kreutz style. Just a little bit of a 50% gray background. This doesn't even look that bad. I'm gonna bump it up. Bump up exposure a little bit and then knock down the gray. Wow. I hope it looks good on stream because it looks crispy here in front of me. Okay, GPU's looking good. Oh, yeah, dude, this is so good. This is fire. I do need to make a, oh my god, the planaria is like accosting the Euclid here. Oh my god. Oh, but look at that Euclid pop out. Woo! So I do need to make a separate LUT, I think, for my 40x, so that I can just pop up the contrast a little bit more on the 40x. I think it can always use it. Can use just a touch more. Let's see. I can kind of try this. Yeah, Evan, this is the new scope. Although at the time it was just a, I was just moving from the Journey of the Microcosmos microscope to an Olympus BH2, which is definitely an upgrade, but it wasn't like, you know, I wasn't really expecting to have like DIC on it or anything. That took a little while longer. And yeah, for those of you that are watching the YouTube, comments are delayed by like at least 30 seconds when I stream in 4K, so it'll take me a second to see and register. And I'm juggling a lot at the moment. Yeah, 40 just needs a little teensy bit more. Try that. Better or worse? Hard to say. Yeah, the story of me getting DIC, it was like a guy on the Microbe Hunter forums posted that he had a DIC set for a BH2, and the price was steep, but not unreasonably so, I feel. And turned out he lives in China, so I ended up like PayPaling, you know, I don't know, it was like $1,500 or something to some guy in China, and just hoping that I wasn't getting scammed. But it turned out to actually be very above board. He was honestly one of the best like purchase experiences I've ever had. He sent me like pictures of the whole process, and he texted me when it got to my door, like even before I knew that it was at my door. He texted me saying like, "Hey, it's there." And but he's really cool. He's in the you might see him in the comments sometimes, but I forget what his name is. So what do you guys think about the this This is something I've actually been like playing with in my head for a while, this idea of like dueling microscopists, of having 2 microscope streams going at the same time. What do you guys think about that? I don't think this isn't really the final vision. I just threw this together really quick, but oh my god, D, what did you do? You killed it. You killed it. You're a murderer. All right, little buddy. We'll move on to a new subject, eh? Yeah, there he is. Bring that down a little bit. Yeah, and actually the fellow streaming kind of on the picture-in-picture is also using an Olympus BH2 with DIC. So we've got dueling BH2s. Well, that'll be challenging, Evan. We live on opposite sides of the country, and so you know, I suppose there's a way, you know, we could get somebody in like the central United States to send us samples, get them at the same time, but we could cheat, you know, is the problem, I think. And I definitely would cheat, for sure, because I don't like to lose, especially not some punk kid. Oh, this quality is so fire, though. I think I'm very happy with the color corrections I dialed in today. There's probably always room for improvement, but what we got here? A little hypertrick dude, yeah. Let's go get some colors back in here. Oh, also these colors, I mean, I used to do stuff like this on my old camera, and I could not get anything that was just so crispy and like delicate. Also, just the colors are so, they flow into each other so nicely. This is honestly like the BH2 with DIC is a big upgrade for sure. Not gonna say it isn't, but going to a real cinema quality camera was almost as big of an upgrade. Maybe more so. I ought to do some streaming now, you know, where I just stream like dark field. Actually, I do need to do dark field. That's actually really something I need to start doing. Actually, why don't we do it now? Let's see. This is probably not going to work super well, but I do have a condenser I can put on. Give me 1 second. I misplaced my big box of optics. I gotta go. Okay. Installing the new condenser now. Put it in dark field. Okay. Oh, I need to take this out. Okay. This. Oh no, I don't have that anymore. That's open. Okay, so yeah, the white balance is off, which is to be expected. Let's see if I go to the 4x. Oh my. I can still tell this is going to look so nice though once I get it. Once I get a lookup table specifically for this. Ooh, look at this planaria. Oh, it just looks good. Let's see if I can, let's see. Well, actually, if I just take this off, will that? That's a little too green now. I think it's still better with the magenta filter in. Wow. Let's see, I don't want to change like camera color settings. I wonder if OBS, does they have a filters, apply, color correction, does not have, does hue shift look good? No, not really. Okay, now we'll just have to do a new grade. It actually kind of looks, I feel like it doesn't actually look bad. It looks sort of, it's different. I'm gonna put, sorry for your eyes. Make sure we're at least centered here. I feel like it's not quite illuminated correctly. Probably I'm doing something stupid. I got some dividing ciliates there. Well, the planaria seem to have like settled down. I think what I'm going to do is release these planaria back into the jar, and I'll make a new slide. Not sure if we'll see anything in this one. Its sample's getting kind of old. I get some Melisira there, it looks like. And diatom frustral. Go to NX. I do, you know, it's, oh, man. This has like old books, like old photo books, like with like pictures of like astronomy books, like pictures of galaxies and stuff. They have like this kind of yellow tinge to them. That's what this kind of reminds me of. See if we see any dudes swimming around in here. Yeah, I don't know metapods. It's like sometimes my samples, they just go bad. They get stinky and they get a bunch of bacteria, and then that's just kind of it. And other times they'll go for a long time. And I haven't really found a reliable way to make one thing or the other happen. Lots of little things here. There's a nice Gyrosigma. see. If I do, let's see, we'll copy. Why can't I do that? Okay. Transform. Edit transform. Why is this a? Okay, that's kind of weird. Transform. There we go. Now if I do this, there we go. All right, we got ourselves a little bit of zoom. Now you can see the pore pattern on this thing more clearly. It's got a little crack. Wires coming all over the place here. There we go. All right. Yeah, maybe when I do the color correction for this dark field, I'll actually leave it maybe not quite this intense, but I'll give it a little bit of this kind of incandescent glow. Yeah, aeration is definitely something I want to try. Been kind of putting it off. I got a lot of other stuff I'm trying to work on too. Like it's actually one thing I've been thinking about a lot is like, you know, often when you like grade footage, like the first thing you do is you kind of just, you get it looking natural, you get it looking kind of accurate. And then kind of as the final touch, most people will, you know, most like colorists and people that work in video production, they'll put some stylization on it. They'll give it some tinting and whatnot. So the question is, like, could I do that with microscopy? Could I develop a certain style? There's an epithemia. Get back here. You got off the cover slip. Doesn't really matter for the 4X. Oh, now it's going back under. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, it's an ostracod. Yeah, thanks, Mickey. This has been a lot of work and a lot of money, but I think it's all paying off. Not in money, but in terms of my enjoyment of producing content. I love sitting here. I'm actually getting, tomorrow, I'm getting a new monitor. So the monitor that I'm working on right now is just kind of, I mean, it's literally, I didn't even get it on Craigslist. I went to buy something else on Craigslist, and the guy had a couple monitors, and he was like, yeah, I'll give you like 2 of them for $20. And I was like, sure, I could use some more monitors. And so they're basically like Craigslist specials. And but tomorrow I've got like an actual like color work monitor coming in, not like one of the really, really fancy professional ones. Oh, we got the inversion. But I'm getting it is an HDR 4K monitor. And I'm hoping to make some actual HDR content in the future. I tried to stream in HDR the other night, and I couldn't do it. But I think I can definitely make some videos. But yeah, Mickey, you should visit, go to my YouTube channel profile, and there's a Discord link in there. You can come and join the Discord, and Discord's all about learning about microscopy and sharing what you do with other people. And we got very talented microscopists like D here up in the top left, who's also got a BH2 and is found some really interesting stuff tonight. That ostracod's just chilling there, huh? One thing about, I need to do this on stream sometime. Planaria don't generally like light. Right now this thing is getting a lot of light. So if you can set up your condenser such that you can like split the image into a dark half and a light half, the planaria will like preferentially try to get towards the dark half all the time. Kind of funny. Yeah, I've never bought well, no, that's not true. I rarely buy new microscopes. I go on eBay, I go on other forums, do like hardware swap kind of stuff. And so, I mean, I've definitely put a lot of money into this hobby, don't get me wrong. Especially this camera. This camera cost a lot of money. It's the Sony FX3. You can look up how much that costs if you're interested. But you don't actually have to spend tons of money to get really good imagery. You know, like this is just dark field right here with right now I'm using a 4X S-plane apo lens, which is a lens that you could totally buy and bolt onto another microscope, and you could get really nice image quality too. So it's kind of one of those things where it's a hobby you can kind of grow into over time, and if you get the right microscope, you can kind of just keep bolting stuff onto it, and picking up, snagging deals when you see them, and eventually work towards having a really nice microscope. And I'll say that these, all the optics, this microscope that I'm using, it all comes from the mid 80s basically. All this stuff was around in the mid 80s. And so it's not like you have to have a super new advanced microscope to get good imagery. Just have to know what you're doing and get a really nice camera. Really nice camera helps. But on the Discord there, D is just using an iPhone and getting some really great results. They're not quite, 4K TV crispy quality, but they look really good. On Reddit and stuff like that, they look awesome. Thanks, Ed. Okay, let's go back to DIC now. See how that goes. Oh, sorry for the. I gotta stop doing that to people. The supernova.
Slow a little down is what you said. I'ma get it over in my head. White t-shirt, blue jeans. I can never get enough of you. Bright sneakers on.
Now I gotta find a fun area. Where'd you get off to?
Time keeps moving on. Looking at you, feeling like I could never.
Mastercard.
Like I could never get enough of you. And I could never get enough.
I'm gonna look on the slide manually just to see where this thing got off to. Okay, it's in the corner. Hey, there you are. Over here, you bastard. Oh, I'm like, That's interesting how the DIC, like the offset changes outside of the cover slip by the color changes, because the phase offset changes.
Getting ready for a flashback. Time keeps moving on. Looking at you, feeling like I could never.
Whoop.
Like I could never get enough of you. And I could never get enough of you.
You guys weren't here earlier. I had some different encoder presets running to stream this, and every time I would get one of these planaria, it would like completely ping my GPU at 100%, and I would start dropping frames. It's because these things are like the skin is so detailed that it can't actually like compress anything. It'll be interesting to see what this looks like on my TV after this. That's the end. I can't go any farther. Wow, that is just so, that's fiery. Absolutely fiery. Wow. Oh. And yeah, and then this is the other thing too, is like when I would used to do like this, when I would get this magenta color on my screen, like the camera would go like really noisy. Like it couldn't handle this, like any of these like these transitional colors. Got some bacteria here. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, Evan, the talking about like color and contrast in microscopy, and like, wow, it's bright. Let me go all the way down. The kind of like one of the big guys in microscopy in the 20th century pioneered video microscopy. And like the big deal with video microscopy is that you could sort of live, you could improve the performance of a microscope. Basically, you could change the contrast of specimens instead of having to rely on on film. What you got on film, you could pull extra contrast out, and it was a big deal. It was a big deal for microscopy to be able to do video work. Killing another one. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. What do we got here? All right, I'm getting pretty tired here. I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. I'm gonna call this a smashing success as far as getting my color corrections dialed in. And D, it's been good co-streaming with you. And we'll have to do it again, maybe in a slightly less janky way sometime. So, yeah. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you around.